1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all together. Divide into 12 and place on a prepared baking sheet at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Boom.
I've got to try this. Grab some strawberries, wash them and cut the tops off. Now cut out the middle so they look like strawberry cups. This part is optional. You can cut the bottoms off so they stand up. Set those aside, grab a bowl. You'll need 8 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of powdered sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix everything together. I'm gonna get some help because I can't do it with one hand. It's gonna look something like this when you're done. Put some graham crackers in a Ziploc bag and crush them. You can also use a cup if you don't have a rolling pin, a food processor, or a blender. Put that in a bowl and start filling your strawberries with filling. I'm using a cereal spoon because I haven't done dishes. Please observe. There you go. Dip the strawberry into the graham cracker, like that. Now you know how to make strawberry cheesecake bites.
This cookie recipe means a lot to me. I used to bake when I was super stressed in high school, so here's the recipe. You start with 1 cup packed brown sugar, and then you add 1/4 cup white sugar. Add a half cup of melted butter. Also, side note, this smells amazing and it always makes me want to eat it, but it's just butter and sugar. It might look a little lumpy at first. Just keep mixing till it's a little bit smoother. And the mixture's a little bit more together. I add 2 eggs. Would have cracked them into the bowl, but I can't crack eggs with one hand. And you mix them, and I'm not supposed to have these lumps, but I do because I messed up with the sugar. But I just kept going, okay? Then make sure to add a teaspoon of vanilla and then stir it all together. After that, you add half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then add half a cup of flour, another half cup of flour, another half cup of flour, and then maybe like 1/4 of a cup of flour. I don't want to guesstimate. Mix between each half cup so you get like this consistency. Cookie dough. So this is a game changer here. 4 ounces of bittersweet chocolate, and then you also add 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Don't use chocolate chips. Mix it all together and put it in the fridge anywhere from 30 minutes to overnight. Preheat your oven. Bake them for 14 to 16 minutes. And you get...
Today we are making monkey bites, monkey bread, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It's amazing either way. And I may or may not have had this yesterday for breakfast too. I don't know. Mind your business. But this recipe is super easy to make, and I made a smaller portion, so I just used 2 Pillsbury biscuits, cut it, and then rolled it up into little balls. Then I took about 2 tablespoons of butter and then melted that, and I used Earth Balance. And then in another small bowl, just took 3 tablespoons of sugar and then 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and mixed that together. Then I just took the balls, dipped it in the butter, then dipped it in the cinnamon sugar, and then put it all in an oven-safe dish. Then I just mixed together the extra butter and cinnamon sugar and poured that on top of the monkey bites. And when that gets baked, it gets all caramelized and sticky, and it is so good. Then I put that in the oven at 350 for 16 minutes, and then I made an icing out of powdered sugar and a little bit of milk and drizzled that on top. This might not be the healthiest recipe, but it's super yummy, super easy, and super fun to make. So that's all that matters, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!
Hey everyone, it's Ariana, and I think we can all agree that Tiana's beignets and the Princess and the Frog look so unbelievably good. Today we're making them at home, and they're just as good as they look. In a mixer, stir together 1 1/4 cup of warm milk plus 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, and let this bloom for a few minutes. Then add 1/3 cup of sugar and 1.5 cups of flour. And once that's all combined into a batter, you can add an egg, 2 tablespoons of butter, and an additional 2 cups of flour. Switch over to the dough hook and mix it for about 5 minutes on setting 2, and then about 2 minutes on setting 4. After your dough should be all smooth and fluffy, you can also do these steps by hand, but it's just a little bit of a workout. Cover your bowl with plastic and then set it into a warm place to rise for about 2 hours. Once your dough has doubled in size, punch it down using your fist and then roll it out to about 1/3 of an inch thickness. Cut out squares to the size you like, and then heat your oil over medium-high, adding your beignets in. You want to make sure that it's bubbling so that they'll fluff up right away. Make sure to keep an eye on them because they brown super quickly, and then I finish them off with a little drizzle of honey and a mound of powdered sugar. Check out the full recipe on my Instagram where I reply to all my followers' comments.
Be working.
This Cajun chicken pasta is one of my favorite recipes to make. It's creamy, cheesy, and spicy, just the way I like it. Marinate the chicken with all the spices on the screen for at least half an hour. Shallow fry both sides until it's well done. Just look at that chicken. Now in the same pan, add in some crushed garlic and red chilies. Saute them for a minute or 2. Add in 1 chopped onion, let it cook together. To this, add in tomato paste and chili paste. Give it a good mix and add in 1 diced tomato and yellow bell pepper. Add in 1 cup cream and 1 cup pasta water with chicken stock cube. Once it starts simmering, add in rest of your spices. To this, add in dried parsley, chili flakes, and grated parmesan. I also added a blend of mozzarella and cheddar to make it more cheesy. Then some finally you can add and plate it. It smells amazing and you won't be disappointed with this recipe. It's so flavorful. Top it off with the cooked chicken and enjoy.
Frozen garlic bread? How about 15-minute garlic bread? Medium bowl. 1 cup of salted butter, softened. A 1/4 cup fresh chopped parsley. 4 cloves of garlic, crush them all. In 1/2 cup of Parmigiano, mixed together till it looks like this. Ciabatta. Cut in half, lengthwise. Take half your butter and just spread it all over. Don't they just look beautiful? Baking sheet, garlic bread, on, into the oven, 400, for about 10 minutes. Take it out. Oh my lord. Oh, le petit croissant. Oh my lord. I'm about to bust. A little bit of flaky salt, black pepper. She's just right. And juicy.
Is it possible to make Krispy Kreme donuts in the air fryer? Let's dust our cutting board with a little flour and then roll out our dough. Now I actually use mason jar lids to cut out my donut shapes and the tips of my cake frosting for the donut holes. Spray with a little bit of avocado oil and air fry at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. Frosting was a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and a 1/4 cup of condensed milk. These were light and fluffy and so delicious. Follow me for more recipes.
I told y'all there's food at home. Let's make some hot wings. I love me some wings. How about you? Make sure your wings are dry and rub them with some salt and cayenne pepper. Heat up some oil in a deep pan. You'll know it's hot enough when some bubbles form around a wooden spoon. While that's frying, we're going to make the sauce. Microwave hot sauce and butter for 1 minute, or you can heat it on the stove. Y'all hear that, Chris? I tried to toast the wings in the sauce like they do at Hooters, but it was a fail. Yep, your girl worked at Hooters back in the day. Serve with some blue cheese and enjoy. Follow and share for more recipes.
I said, do we have any spicy Latinas in the house? Huh? No, dude, you promised. Today we're making birria. Quesadilla tacos. I've seen so many people make this online that I had to try it myself. First and foremost, brown your meat. And for the marinade, we're gonna blend together some crushed tomatoes, vinegar, garlic, cumin, smoked paprika, oregano, chipotle peppers in adobo, and some guajillo peppers that I soaked off camera. I actually have a whole entire bag of these that I don't need. So yeah, comment down below if you would like a pepper. Thank you. Anyways, let that marinate overnight. And when I came back, sauteed some onions through the entire bowl in the pot and topped everything off with chicken stock, bay leaves, cinnamon, and whole cloves. I think I let it simmer on low heat for 5 hours. Bro, this part, good thing there's no audio because all you would hear is, my hand is burning! Ah! But yeah, that's pretty much it. Assemble your tacos. Whenever people make reviews of this, I'm always like, yeah, you're exaggerating, buddy. Yeah, they weren't exaggerating, bro. These are some of the best tacos that I've ever had in my life.
a song.